everyone, it is Megan, and I'm here today with another series in my lookbook of formal makeup. So this is for the girl that's a little bit more adventurous with her makeup, or just really wants to stand out on that night of a dance or prom or wedding, whatever formal event you guys have. This is just kind of like a little bit of a smoky eye, but with a pop of coral, because I feel like coral, a lot of people are like, you can never wear that on your eyes, but I think this is a very beautiful wearable way to wear it. I just kind of did like a not very contoured face, just more natural and dewy and glowy, as you can see here, and just kind of a nude muted lip. So if you guys want to see how I got this beautiful coral look, then just keep watching. Thanks. Alright, so first off, to get this look, I start off by using NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I covered my whole eyelid in this. And by covering your whole eyelid, you're really just going to help the colors pop, because for me, this coral color really did not have the best pigmentation. So I'm just patting that and blending it in with my finger. And then we're going to apply a little bit on the brow bone in the center of the eye there. And if you guys are going to the 2014 LA Pasadena Eye Mats, I will be there Saturday and Sunday. So if you do happen to see me, please stop by, because I would love for you guys to say hi. So next, I'm just taking a flat shader brush, and then I'm taking the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and I am just spraying my brush so it is nice and wet. And then I'm going to be mixing these two coral shades here in my 88 Coastal Scents BH Cosmetics palette. I'm mixing the two coral colors on a wet brush, and I find that the wet brush just helps the pigmentation come off a little bit better. So as you can see, it does not come off very well. For some reason it came off a little bit better on the other eye. So now, since that doesn't work, I'm going to take my finger into the colors, kind of swirling it, and there we go. Placing it on the center of my lid, but pretty much your whole lid except for the very inner corner and the very outer corner, because those are going to be colored with another color for our eyes to look very nice. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit darker but more of an orange color on it, and this is just going to deepen the color a lot, and this is very more orangey than the other side, so I'm going to go back with the lighter peach shade and put that over. So now it's more of a peachy coral. And my phone just vibrated. So next I'm going to take a white eyeshadow, and I'm using my Defining Eyes palette by Tiffany D from Sigma, and I am taking the color Beam, which really use any white eyeshadow you want. Apply this to the inner third of the eye, blending it out on to the beginning of the coral. And I'm just patting it and slipping it in the crease and blending it out. We're also going to apply this to our tear duct and kind of blend that down. Applying the white just to keep it nice and bright. And then I'm going to go in with the brown in that palette, which just use any rich dark brown, and I'm going back with the flat shader brush that I used wet before. I just kind of dried it off, and this palette's the color Brunette. And since it is flat, I'm just going to start drawing basically where I want it. So I just kind of want it in the outer portion of the eye, and we'll blend it up into the crease. So I'm just kind of laying that down, and then taking my trusty E25 blending brush Blend that out. Okay, so once that is nice and blended, what I'm going to do is take that brown on my finger so I can get a little bit more precise application, touch the back, the outer third of the eye, and just swipe it into about here. So I'm just swiping it in. See how much more pigmented that is? So I'm just swiping this in to look even with the other side. So once I swipe that in, I'm going to take a clean finger and just blend between the coral and the brown, and then just go back with the brown and deepen the very, very outer point. Clean finger, blend it in. So since that is all blended out, except for that one spot, we're going to go back with the coral because we lost a little bit of the intensity with putting the brown on, so we're just going to pat that on our finger right on top of where the coral was. And you might think coral is, not a very wearable eyeshadow color, or that you will never be able to use it, but I find that this is actually really pretty. Like, I would wear this to the formal events, but I would also maybe wear it to school because I would just be adventurous, and I think it looks pretty nice. So next, going to take. This is my e.l.f. shadow stick. One side's a shadow, one side's a liner. So the shadow side is very champagne, and then the other side is just a brown little baby liner. So I'm just going to line the outer part of my bottom lash line with the brown. And I'm not going in the waterline. This is just on the lash line. So as you can see, that's lined. Taking my finger, looking up, and just blending that out. Now it is nice and blended. Then we're going to go back with the jumbo stick and we're going to line our waterline. Because with lining your waterline with a white or even nude pencil, it's going to open your eyes a lot. And for formals, you're taking a lot of pictures and such, and you really want your eyes to look bright and pop. So what I did on the other eye, which I don't really feel is necessary on this eye because the white pigmentation came off pretty well, but on the other eye, for some reason, I'm just having eye troubles today. So I'm going to go back in the flat shader brush and just take a matte white eyeshadow. This is again from that 88 palette, and just placing it right over. See how that just intensified the white a little bit more. So then I'm just going to take a clean curved blending brush, blend that white out and up. Brow highlight, taking the first white we use, which is in Tiffany's palette. Applying that to the brow bone, just to give it a nice bright high brow bone, like so. And then we're going to line our eyes, and I'm just going to be using my, as always, Essence liquid liner, which is very inexpensive and in my opinion works very well for how inexpensive it was. So next we're going to line our eyes, and I am just doing a very, very thin line across the lid, and then just swinging it out. So I'm going to do that. And then once that is lined, just going to follow the bottom lash line and flick it out. And that's it for the liner. Next, I'm just going to apply some generous coats of mascara, and then we'll be done with the eye. Guys, so now that I have finished my eyes, which I am kind of in love with, I'm going to show you how I would finish off this face. So I'm going to take a bronzer brush. This is the Too Faced bronzer in Pink Leopard, and this is a really cute bronzer. and it just has a lot of shimmer and some nice pinks. And I am just going to slightly contour with this. And I'm actually going to bring this up onto the cheekbones too. So I'm going to blend from the cheekbones and the contour. I figured since the eyes are so bold, I wouldn't want, for this, I feel that like if I was going to wear it, I wouldn't want the cheeks super bronzed. I would want to keep my skin somewhat fair and just more dewy and glowy instead of super bronzy, more like coral and just like dewy. And this has a nice sheen to it, so it'll look really pretty on your skin. So after bronzer, we're going to highlight, and this is actually an e.l.f. Baked Blush, but it is so light that you can honestly use it as a blush or a highlighter, and it is beautiful. It is just like a shimmery pink, and it looks like poop on camera, but you know, you get my point. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this small stipple brush, and this is from e.l.f. I think it's meant to be like a fallout for days. What the heck? Alright, maybe this brush isn't the best, but I lost my train of thought. Applying the blush, since I was having such a hard time with the last clip, and then a stipple brush. I'm going to pull that down from the top of the cheeks and just giving it a glow, and just going to really work that in by swirling it. Going to do that to both cheeks, and this keeps the more frosty pink on the top, just to keep the skin nice and glowy, but still have the focus on the eyes. And I can do ball of the nose just because it is a little pink, so the nose kind of ties in the pink. I'm going to take whatever foundation is left on the brush and just kind of pat it over my lips. So this just canceled out a little bit of my lip color, so that way when I do put on my real lip color, that it'll come true to color. So I'm going to use a lip brush here, and I believe this is the My Glam brush that I got in a kit, or not a kit, my subscription, and I get this every month, and I pay $10, and I highly recommend it, and I'll probably do a review on this month's, because I actually got this in this month, and I really like the color. So this is the Mica Bella, or Mica Bella. I think it's Mica Bella, I don't know. But this is a tinted lip balm in 5 Natural. Applying that with a flat shader brush. Alright, so since my lips are very new to more of a sophisticated color, and I just want to bring a little bit of the shimmer back in, I'm going to put my finger into just the shimmer that comes in this palette. And it is kind of a pink frost, pinky champagne frost. Dabbing this to the center of the lips. And so guys, this is the my complete look for these eyes, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. I really like the orangey peach, which would be easily substituted out for any dress color that you have. You could do like a light lavender. If you had a lavender dress, that would be beautiful, or a mint, or even, you know, any color. Like, you could totally substitute any color of your dress just to really make your eyes pop and correspond if you want to have a little bit more color, and but like a subtle color, but still have, you know, that little pop there. I think this is really cute and pretty, and I really like just the wing, and I don't know, I really love it. And I love how the face is not super contoured, it's just lightly, so you, as I'm talking, you still see that I do have a chiseled hollows in my cheeks. And you still see, as you can see in the lights on this side, you can see it better. You see the sheen, the glow. So I really like just the doughy. I love a nice simple face makeup with a bold eye and a kind of muted lip, but still has some color. So you know, in pictures, because like a couple years ago, I wasn't really putting lipstick on or just lip balm or like tinted lip balm for my pictures. So when I take pictures, my lips look very just muted out, like in a bad way. But I like that this is still not like screaming that I have color on my lips, but it's a nice wash for pictures, so it still looks like you have some pretty lips. But so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I did, because I'm kind of obsessed and might wear this to school tomorrow, because I mean, why not be bold? Alright guys, well I really hope you enjoyed this, and please comment, like, and subscribe. I'd love to hear what you think of this eye look down below, and yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.